అందరికీ నమస్కారం. RSMM ఇగులపు ఛానల్ వ్యూస్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం. ఈరోజు 9th క్లాస్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఉపయోగపడేటువంటి బయాలజికల్ సైన్స్ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం ఫస్ట్ లెసన్లో అనిమల్ సెల్ టాపిక్ చెప్పబోతున్నామండి. నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఎంటర్ ఇన్ టు అవర్ టాపిక్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ లెసన్? సెల్, ఇట్స్ స్ట్రక్చర్ and functions. We know that cell is the basic unit of life. Basic unit of life. All cells are forming from pre-existing cells. Pre-existing cells. And all cells have similar chemicals and similar metabolic activities. Similar chemicals and similar metabolic activities. Cell is the basic unit of life. All cells are formed from pre-existing cells. All cells have similar chemicals and similar metabolic activities. These 3 points are known to be cell theory. What is this? Cell theory. Who proposed this cell theory? Schleiden and Schwann. Very important. Schleiden and Schwann proposed cell theory. I told you cell is the basic unit of life. Why cell is the basic unit of life? See, cell. Group of cells are forming tissue. Group of tissues are forming organ. Group of organs are going to form organ system. And group of organ systems are going to form organism. That may be plant, that may be animal, that may be bacteria, that may be fungi, whatever it may be. Cell is the basic unit of life. Okay, already we discussed and we studied in 8th class. We have plant cell and animal cell. Okay, plant cell and animal cell. What is the major difference between plant cell and animal cell? Plant and animal cell? Cell wall. Cell wall is present in plant. Cell wall is absent in animal. This is the major difference between plant cell and animal cell. Let us discuss about animal cell. See here. Once observe this diagram. Animal cell. This is the animal cell. Yeah. Animal cell. Here we are observing plasma membrane, nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum. 2 types of endoplasmic reticulum. We will discuss that. Rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and lysosomes. These all are organelles present in animal cell. Okay, we will discuss deeply. Once we will discuss about nucleus. See, this is nucleus. See here, this diagram. Nucleus. Inside genetic material is there. Here we are observing one small pore, that is nuclear pore. And this is nucleolus. Inside nucleus we are observing one small part, that is nucleolus. And the membrane which is enclosed nucleus, that is called nuclear membrane. And the nuclear membrane, nucleolus, genetic material and nuclear pore. This is very important organelle in cell. Very important organelle. It was named by Robert Brown. Robert Brown in the year 18 1831. This is one of the most important organelle, and this is also known as cells control room. What is this? Cells control room. We can say it. Cells control room. The new cells which are forming all are created from the nucleus. That's why this is the main important organelle in cell. Yeah, depending on the presence of this nucleus, cells can be divided two types: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells contain nucleus and prokaryotic cells does not contain nucleus. Prokaryotic cells does not contain nucleus. Eukaryotic cells contain nucleus. Examples of prokaryotic cells: bacteria, and examples of eukaryotic cells: plants, animals, fungi. Okay, so this is very important organelle. Depending on this organelle, cells also be divided like this: prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Almost all eukaryotic cells contain this nucleus. Almost all cells except red blood cells in mammals and phloem sieve tubes in plants. Phloem means we know that xylem, phloem are there. So xylem is responsible for transporting of water in plant cells, and phloem is responsible for transporting of food material. So we can find out these in plant cells, xylem and phloem, we know that. So almost all eukaryotic cells contain this nucleus except red blood cells in mammals and also phloem sieve tubes in plants. And even these cells do have nuclei in the beginning. I mean, this RBC and phloem sieve tubes also contain a nucleus in the beginning. So what will happen later? Later, this thrown out of the cell and destroyed. So beginning cells contain this nucleus in RBC and phloem sieve tubes, and after that thrown out and destroyed. And almost nucleus controls all the information, and nucleus consists of all genetic information, and nucleus is closely involved in the process of cell division also. This nucleus closely involved in the process of cell division also. The membrane that encloses the nucleus separates from contents of cytoplasm. Okay, so it separates from contents of cytoplasm. This is known as nuclear membrane. See children, this is nuclear membrane. Okay, so here we observe this is nuclear membrane, and this is cytoplasm. Nuclear membrane separates this nucleus from cytoplasm. Okay, almost all genetic material found in this nucleus, already I said no. And the cytoplasm which is present in the nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. So the cytoplasm which is found out in the nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. We are observing nucleoplasm, the material, the cytoplasm which is present in nucleus. So cytoplasm is present outside the cell, and this nuclear membrane separates that cytoplasm and this nucleus, and the cytoplasm which is present in this nucleus is called as nucleoplasm. What is that? Nucleoplasm. Okay, right. This is about nucleus. So who named this? Robert Brown named this in 1831, and it is we can call it as a cells control room, and it contains nucleolus, genetic material, and a nuclear pore and nuclear membrane, and almost all genetic information present in this nucleus. And depending on this nucleus, cells can be divided into two types: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. And examples: bacteria, here prokaryotic cell; eukaryotic cells, plants, animals, and fungi. Okay, this is the information about nucleus. What is this? Nucleus.